Albert, obviously, you playing on the offensive line here is nothing new for you, and you put in your time the first couple of years, but how's it been for you when you look to your left and right on the offensive line, and it's a lot of transfers, a lot of first-year guys here, how have you guys meshed, and how have you meshed with that group?
We've meshed very well. I mean, I feel like I've known those guys since I've been here, so like it doesn't really feel new, even though it is a good bunch of guys.
Jeff, where do you feel like this offense has grown, the most throughout the spring, and how comfortable do you guys feel kind of going into, the first season?
In terms of growth, I'd say like the tempo, like, we've tried tempo like for the, since I've been here, but it's never been like this emphasized this time around as this time around, so it's been good.
I don't know if you played center, but I feel like you're playing just about every other position. What's that been like moving around? How versatile do you feel like you can be in that regard?
Sure, I feel very versatile. I have played a decent, a lot of positions since I've been here, from freshman until now, but especially this spring I've been rotating a decent bit, left tackle, left guard, bit of right tackle, but I feel good at all of them.
Oh, but there's a lot of talk about from John and Damani just about the energy being different this spring and things being different this year. How much do you feel like today maybe showed that a little bit, and I guess why should people believe that things are different in that way?
Sure, I think our culture has improved a lot. I mean, especially like on the O-line, like what I was saying earlier about the transfers, we're all kind of on the same page. Even though people are new, it doesn't feel new. It feels like, we've known each other for all these years. So I think the chemistry is very good. I think that's going to be one of our best attributes.
You mentioned the chemistry, but it looked like there was a lot of attitude out there today. The offensive line, maybe a little extra block, a little extra push, kept the plays going there, just kind of making a point to the defense.
That's how it's got to be.
Albert, Bradley Davis with WAPT in Jackson. Good to meet you. What have you seen from being one of the older guys, mentoring Jimothy Lewis as he's come in? I know you play a lot of different positions. Just what have you seen from his development so far coming in?
Well, I think he's got a very bright future here. I mean, he's naturally very athletic. He's developed very well throughout the spring. He's just got as soon as he masters and kind of gets used to being in college, essentially, I think he's really going to take off.
Watching you guys too, what kind of condition are you in? Because this tempo offense is going to make the offensive line get up there, snap the ball, get ready, position all just really quickly.
Well, it was definitely tough today, but the more we go through that tempo, the better shape we're going to be in. Especially when that fall camp heat gets in, it's really going to get us used to it whenever the season comes. Thankfully, it'll cool off a bit, but it'll be hard for those defenses.
Where do you feel like Blake has been able to kind of step in as a leader, so soon? I mean, still being, a relatively new guy in the roster.
Well, like I said, I mean, all the new faces, we don't treat them any differently to those who have been here for a while. So it's just really everybody's on the same level, no matter how long they've been here.
Ben, do you have a question?
Yeah, I mean, in addition to all the tempo that you guys run, all three quarterbacks showed the ability to roll out and scramble out of the pocket too. So, how tough is that as an offensive lineman? You're constantly moving around after the snap too.
It's honestly not that drastic or it doesn't feel that tough to do. It's just kind of, again, going back into the conditioning, you just gotta get used to moving around.
Anything else for Albert?